So Nintendo just revealed their new Nintendo Switch, their new console. So we're just gonna take a deeper look into the trailer that they released, and yeah, here we go. So first off, it looks like we got some kind of Ninja Turtles things happening. It's got like this urban Ninja Turtles look. Then we cut to this house, which is like stupid beautiful. Like what? Like there's more windows than there are actual like walls. Like how do I do that? What do I gotta do? You know? So we get to the inside of the house, which is great. A lot of knickknacks, a gamer's paradise, a gamepad, a gamer's pad, and he just touched his dick. Why? So he's playing Zelda, which looks fucking awesome. I cannot wait. And his dog's like, I'm about to piss myself, dude. Take me out. And then we got like a little image of the logo. Looks like a yin and yang, which is cool. I'm down with that. And we get like a first look at the console, like the actual thing, and it looks pretty interesting, actually. I see 2 USB ports, so that's good. So hopefully that means there's going to be like adapters for GameCube controllers, because that would be a smart thing to do because of Smash Brothers. And if they're going to do backwards compatibility, hopefully they might have some like GameCube games, which I kind of always wanted them to do. Like even if it's within like their gaming store, you know. So that would be awesome. Hopefully they can. Hopefully they're thinking of that. Okay, and this is the controller. I don't know what I think about it. It looks not that comfortable in your hands. The thing about the Wii U is it has this like back like bridge, and you can like rest your fingers on it, so it's like almost like you barely have to like keep it up with your hands. You don't really have to grip the controller. I haven't seen the back of it, but it looks like really flat, and it might be uncomfortable looking. I don't know. We'll have to see. So I guess this is where the Switch part comes in. You can switch it to regular gaming at home where you're playing on a TV, or you can take it out of its hub area and bring it on the go, which is pretty fucking good. It's a good idea. Good for you. Good for you. I'm actually kind of like curious to know what the graphical difference is between the your fucking 4K TV and this iPad kind of screen. Yeah, I mean graphics aren't to me a big deal, but I'm just curious to know the difference and how, because when you're playing the Wii U, it obviously looks sexy as shit on the screen, on the TV screen, but on the handheld it's not bad, but obviously there's a difference. All right, so I'm already thinking about the parts, all these different parts to this console. So we got the 2 pieces that come off. We have like that backing thing that you for the controller, and you have the screen, and then you have like the mini hub thing. So that's a bunch of shit that you gotta kind of keep track of, especially those little like pieces of the controller, the 2 pieces. Like I'm gonna lose that. You know, like I'm definitely gonna lose that. That's gonna happen. I mean, this is a console. You know, it's not a 3DS. I can actually put my 3DS in my pocket. I don't have the XL or anything like that, so I don't know. But the normal 3DS you can definitely fit in your pocket, which is fine. This thing looks a little bit too big to fit in your pocket. So does that mean I'm gonna have to buy some like special like Nintendo Switch bag to bring this around? I understand, because their whole processes or their whole idea is that it's portable, you know, but it seems a little too large for just carry-on. You know, I would have to bring a bag for it or something, and I'm just curious to know if they have a plan for that, or if they're going to be selling some type of bag, which would be neat. Like I would definitely buy the bag, you know, but I'm just wondering, what are they thinking with that? One cool thing about this video, besides it being like a nice advertisement already, It does seem kind of like an Apple iPhone advertisement for like beautiful rich white people. But I think it's neat that they showed the guy playing. He woke up early to play games, which is like, yes, like I fucking love that. Like that's what I used to do as a kid. That's very nostalgic. Like I thought that was a good idea. And like now he's bringing it on the go so he can let his dog take a shit, which is great. So we're on an airport. Definitely the most boring place on the planet. So having this would be great. This would be definitely like the best fucking thing ever. So they're using cartridges. Finally. Yes, this is fucking awesome. Is this gonna be a problem for all you DVD Blu-ray watchers? Like, fuck, like, this is a gaming console. If you want a home entertainment system, fucking fuck you. Cartridges are the best way to go. There's no load times, which is, yes. You don't have to install. How many times do you buy a PS4 game or an Xbox One game, and you have to wait for the fucking thing, like 3 hours for it to install? It's like, what? I just want to play the game. Like, why? Why do I have to go through this? With the cartridge, you don't have to do that. There's no loading bullshit. It's there, it's ready to go. Like, what? Yes. Then he sees a fine blonde maiden to flirt with. Like, give this bitch, like, why? It's like, oh, she's got a Nintendo Switch too. I better go over there and finger her butt. So we get on the plane and he pulls out the little stand for the back of the controller. I have a little bit of a concern with this because it looks a little thin and flimsy, and it's also on one side. The thing about just any type of stand, if you've ever worked with a tripod, you'll know what it's like to have like a weak leg. And this is only one tiny, it looks like a fucking just half a centimeter, maybe less of a stand, and I'm just a little worried that might break. And then what do you do if that breaks? Like, what? Like, I don't know. It seems a little too flimsy for me, and there's only one on one side. So he takes out the controllers and he starts to play and all that. He's playing Skyrim, which is dope. And I don't know how this black guy's not fucking watching this shit, because they're like, what? This is awesome. And also, is he wearing like the most 90s fucking headphones ever and jacket? just an observation. Also, the controllers, what the fuck? They're so small. I didn't even realize how small they were. They look so small in his hand. This guy's like, what, a normal average, like, dude? Like, and they look uncomfortable. They look a little uncomfortable, and like he's got a, I don't know. It's like maybe three of his fingers, and the rest is like, I don't know what to do with the rest of my hand. I don't know. Alright, and he finally gets home, I guess, or wherever the fuck he was going, and we see the Pro controller, I'm assuming. It looks like an Xbox controller, looks pretty dope. That was a smart thing to do, because I was literally just complaining about how small and weird looking and uncomfortable looking the little controller Wii remote controllers are. But this looks good. This is what I want. This looks like the 360 controller, kind of mixed with like the Xbox One controller. And the 360 controller is the best controller ever made. It was fucking perfect. It just was. And the Xbox One is not a great controller, but this looks like it kind of took both ends and made it their own. So I like that. It looks good. And actually looking more at this image, I'm noticing that the sticks are actually concaved, like it goes inward like an any belly button, and I'm looking at the Wii motion controller part, and it's convexed. I don't know if that was a good idea, because if I'm used to playing this way and then I pick up another controller, is it going to be a little jarring? I don't know if they should have changed the sticks on both controllers. It seems a little weird. So we have these bandmates, fucking just bros that chill. I don't know, and they hook it up to this like thing to their car. I don't know if it's like a thing that comes with the Nintendo or what, but it like initially it's like, is this fucking just floating in midair? Like what? But then you see this pole and it's like, okay, so it's on something. Is this a Nintendo product or is this like just one of their crazy fucking hipster fucking contraptions? And then you can see again like their hands on the controller, and it's like, what? It looks so what? It looks so uncomfortable. Like, look how many fingers that are not on the controller. You know what I mean? It's just like, what? And like, how simple are these games? They do not need the R2 and R1 and R2, and like, you know what I mean? Like the shoulder buttons. Is there, like, I see their fingers like on the shoulders, but is their back like, it just seems like there's not enough. Like, if you wanted to play Skyrim, like, how would you well, I guess you wouldn't be able to play with 2 people, but I don't know, it just seems it seems too small. So they were playing Mario Kart, which looks like a newer Mario Kart because King Boo is in it, which is, yes, please, that would be great. And it inspired them to actually go go-karting, which is, or maybe that's where they were going, and they were just like getting like their mind ready for fucking So I'm gonna end this deeper look now. This will be part 1, and then part 2 will probably come out like next year or some shit, knowing me. Yeah, I just didn't want to make this too long and fucking ridiculous. There's a lot to talk about in this video. There's a lot going on. So stay tuned for part 2. Hopefully I can get that out as soon as possible. Pray to the gods for me. Like all the gods. You know them. Just pray to them. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like and comment. Let me know what you fucking think, because feedback is awesome. Even if you hate this video, just let me fucking know. Yeah, so make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, obviously, because you know how to fucking use YouTube, because you're not retarded. Yeah, see you in the next video. Woo!